Welcome back to another
to
Latina
another Latina
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We made it another week.
It's
Welcome to
Jesse's
our show.
episode.
Mm-hmm. These are the best. No, I'm just kidding. All of them
I'm
are the
like,
best.
they
Okay.
are all. But yeah,
It's our
so
therapy Wednesday.
yes, it's Therapy Wednesday, Latina Wednesday, Therapy Wednesday. How was your weekend? I haven't seen you 2 weekends in a row.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
2
the
weeks in
first
a row. No
weekend. What happened
wonder.
last weekend?
Well, this week episode, it was my niece's birthday,
And I was sick.
and you were sick.
Yeah.
And the week before, eh, my car battery.
Oh my
I couldn't unlock the
god.
car.
Oh my god, I do remember we said we missed you. Yeah, so that sucks. It's been a sad couple weeks for me.
Same here. I felt depressed last week.
Yeah, I was like, even though like we talk all day, all the time, like,
It's not the
through
same.
messages and stuff, or we'll call, but yeah, it's not the same. And we had already said like, Mara, when you come over, we're gonna grab some food, some coffee. I was like, no, psych.
Hicimos planes y Diosito dijo, "Psych."
Y dicen, ¿cómo dicen? No hagas planes, ¿no cómo?
No me acuerdo. No me acuerdo, doña.
I'm like, todavía no me llega.
No,
¿Cómo dice?
no me acuerdo.
Tú haces planes y Dios decide. No.
No.
Fuck.
My mama says it too.
Dios dispone o algo así.
Uno pone y Dios
Dispone, something like that.
Something.
So yeah, so we didn't get to see each other. And then I've been dying sick like a dog. I feel way better now. But I was
That is true.
dying in the weekend and then the end of last week. That's weird. I've been sick 2 times in a row, like back to back. And it's weird because I usually don't get sick.
You need some vitamins.
Some vitamins. Nah.
That or también allergy season. That shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
for sure. But I'm better. And I'm kind of thriving. Pero no, el hambre no se quite, hijo su chingada madre.
I gain weight.
Traggy. And it's funny because I'm sick, so my husband's like, here, eat this. Here, eat. And I'm like, I could lose a little pounds if I just... if he would let me sleep, I would have lost weight. Because that's all I wanted to do is sleep. He's like, no, get up and eat something. I'm like, I can skip a couple meals, bruh. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. That you wanna like,
sleep.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to open your eyes.
And then everything's on fire. And then he was like, no, what did he tell me? He's like, no, wake yourself up. You're making yourself sicker. Like, I'm like, really?
I hate that.
Oh my God. I'm like, when you're sick as a dog, I'm going to tell you the same way. But like, look alive.
When the last time that I had COVID, dude, it really knocked me out. And I would sleep. Like almost all day. I would wake up, try to eat something, and I wouldn't even finish. I would be knocked out again.
Yeah.
Literally, I was like, there was a few days that I went without eating the whole day. I was just sleeping.
Lucky.
I wish it was good sleep, but I was I was in pain.
Yeah, it's sucking. Ni duermes bien. Because I know I was waking up every so often because I was coughing and like very uncomfortable. I'm like, ¿cuándo? I'm like, ya, güey, déjame en paz. And then imagine getting the cough. And then I have sciatica. So every time I cough, my sciatica gets worse.
Oh, I can feel it in my bag.
Yeah, girl.
When you said that.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. It sucked.
Well,
But I feel better.
story.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Yes. Thank you, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. I'm okay. I'm gonna stop.
So yeah, so to this episode is gonna be a yesies. I'm excited. And then a little FYI, guys. Apparently, there's a serial attacker in here in Altamont Springs where we live. I mean, we don't live in Altamont Springs, but we live pretty close.
But it's near.
Yeah, it's somewhere like local. And not too local, but local. And then, well, Karina shared the news with us on our group chat. And then we were like, what the fuck? And then Karina, will she be on Altamont lately because of her job? So we were like, oh my God, be careful. Like, he's been attacking women and at the nighttime, like in front of restaurants and shit. So it's been pretty scary.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And then
It is scary.
she shared a video where he's like pacing back and forth like desesperado, trying to attack somebody. I'm like, oh my God.
Ya ni puede salir a gusto. Well,
No.
ya tenemos años que we can do
Sí,
that.
sí.
Yeah. But
Sí,
now
no.
it's just to another level because now it's like they're just attacking you por nomás.
Yeah, just because you're a
se hizo la
woman.
gana.
Yeah, and I mean, come on, not too long ago we were with the whole, ¿cómo se llama? Human trafficking. It was so heavy. And nowadays, I'm like, no, pues no tenemos descanso. No, pues. But yeah, it's been pretty scary. And Jessie, she said she had a little scary event. When did it happen to you?
Today.
Oh, it was today?
Yeah, it was today. I went grocery shopping and this man nomás pasa corriendo como idiota. And but like you could feel like the way he ran. And pues I was going that way already because I was parked on that side. And it's so weird porque corrió para afuera y luego corrió para adentro like crazy. And you know, the first instinct, like you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
Yeah.
Y te da miedo porque when he was coming back, I was like, what the fuck is he coming back for? Like,
Yeah.
we're just running out.
Yeah.
So you kind of freeze in the moment sometimes, like you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But ahí estaban otras viejitas también, and I was like, okay, I feel better.
Yeah. No, pues ya ves ahorita, like, güey, gente loca. I don't want to use the word loca, pero loca, pues ya ves la señora que out of nowhere she just stabbed a little boy because he was sitting on the cart while her mom was putting the groceries away.
Oh, sí, me acuerdo.
Imagínate nomás pobrecito niño sentado ahí. Girl, that gave me anxiety for months. Like
Yeah,
I wouldn't leave my kid, like hasta me da miedo sentarlo ahí.
Yeah. And it's a horrible way to put him there because
Yeah.
they always get stuck.
Yeah. No, and like it's
So-
funny because me da anxiety to let him walk by himself because then what if in un split second somebody can take him? And like, yeah, he's getting to an age where he doesn't want to hold my hand. So I'm like, he want to walk on his own. And luego me da miedo sentarlo ahí que Dios no quiera. Pase una loca, un loco ahí. Y le haga algo. I'm like,
It's a lose and lose. Look,
a lose-lose situation. Yeah, so.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
I know. So then, yeah, I would have panicked. I would have saw him come back running, bitch. I would have fucking ran the other way. I'm like, not today, Satan, not today. I'm like, estoy mala de la asiática. No, hombre, en ese rato corro porque corro.
¿Qué pasa?
Ni me acuerdo que me duele.
Which, you know what? This is a good topic because, you know, I saw he's a psychiatrist or psychologist, and he was saying that that as time goes by, you know, you try to remember
Your past.
memories, your past. You know, you have memories, right?
Yeah.
And he said that every time you remember that memory,
It changes.
It gets less accurate.
That kills me, bro, because I have something where I tend to reminisce a lot, like a lot. Like I'm just like, damn, like I wish I could go back in that time, and I would change this and I would change that, and it definitely I see my memories, and I've said this. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, but I have had not tragedies. No, I don't want to call them tragedies, but trauma that I remember that start looking like dreams. They start looking like, is it true? Like, could I be fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, in my memory, they look faint. They look almost like if they were a dream. Like, they look like they could be made up. And, bro, that shit gets to me where I'm like, damn, did it happen or did I dream it?
Do you think that also has to do a lot? I mean, like, when they say deja vu? Like maybe you did do it and you in it because it was so long ago.
Maybe.
You start thinking it was a dream. It gets you thinking because, and I wonder if it also applies. Well, he said memories, so I'm guessing it applies to good and bad memories. Because what if all those good memories that you think
they're
they
made
happen
up
a certain way, so they're fucking made up at this point?
Bitch.
Right?
The mind is a powerful thing, and I remember I was in therapy when I went to Beta Center when I had my kid. They were like, oh yeah, like there's counselors, you want to talk, and then they did a questionnaire and something came up, and then I was like, well, I've never said this out loud, and it's so funny that this lady gave me that like sense of opening myself to her, and I started saying how I had this memory that felt like a dream, and I could swear that it happened to me. But the more I thought about it and the more my mind wanted to think about it or like think of moments, it starts looking like a dream. It starts looking faint, like it didn't happen to me. And she's like, yeah. She was like, well, I'm sorry, honey, but it most likely did happen. But your brain is trying to protect you. And it's making it seem like a dream. It's making it seem like maybe it did happen, maybe it didn't. And I was like, what the fuck? And literally she was like, okay, so tell me this memory that you have. So then I tell her, and then she's like, yeah, like literally this happened to you, and let's talk about it. I was like, what the fuck, why does that make you feel this way, and blah blah blah. I'm like, girl, I can barely remember. I'm like, but I'm sure that deep down, ¿cómo dice? Subconsciously, your brain remembers.
Yeah.
And it's like a muscle memory almost.
Fíjate que now that you were talking about that you have a memory that was like
a dream.
I think this was like a few years ago. I don't know what topic we were talking about. Y para decirte que ni me acuerdo bien, güey, because like we were doing a topic for the podcast, and while we were recording, I como que like a memory came to my mind, and I was like, no fucking way. Like I remember it clearly happening in my head, and I'm like, wow, that did happen. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to remember so I can like
talk about it. Like, I'll tell your mom.
Like, talk about it. Yeah, like talk about it, and like for her to tell me, yeah, it happened, or no, it didn't happen. Bitch, I don't know what happened. I remember in that moment, but I totally forgot. Like I was thinking about it all through the recording and stuff, and you know how we finish our episode and then we're talking and all of that.
Yeah.
Was yo creo que I ended up forgetting. I ended up forgetting, and I was like, I don't know, it just messed me up, dude, because I ended up forgetting, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll remember again if I start like Brainstorming?
Uh-huh.
No way. Tell me, I don't know what it was. Completely. I
Yeah.
don't know. And I was like shook as. I was
Yeah.
shook as bitch. So I was like, no way. I'm definitely not
Not
gonna
gonna.
forget this. Like
Yeah.
this shit is big.
Yeah. And you forgot.
I forgot,
That,
bitch.
yeah, like, it's scary, girl. It's scary, the things that, like, well, like I mentioned 1,000 times on this podcast. I watch Murder in America, and sometimes they talk about cases where ladies or murderers, they like the tan malitos, like they go to, like, les pega un mental, ¿cómo se dicen? Like a mental breakdown, or como,
Like a
like,
break, like a mental breakdown.
y like they start doing things and acting ways, and and then they wake up and they're like, what the fuck? What happened? What did I do? That shit's scary. You can go through your whole life and not know what's real and what's not. Like, that's just scary as fuck. Like, people that have things like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, okay, like, sometimes they don't know what's real and what's not. That's scary shit to me, to
It
think
is.
that that shit could happen, because the brain is a powerful thing, and it can literally, it could take over your body.
Yeah.
Like, it can make you do things that you don't want to do, or like, así como puede ser powerful to, like, like, let's say que, like, people that get kidnapped, right? They can, like, literally get lost in their head, and not be in the assault, but it'll be somewhere else, or like, things like that I've seen, that I was like, damn, like, they survived things like that because of that, because
That out of body experience.
yeah,
Or algo así, ¿verdad?
yeah,
Algo
I'm
así que
like, damn.
escuché.
So yeah,
But it kind of like saddens me porque as you get older,
you want
you
those
tend to tell these
memories.
stories
Yeah.
and like your grandkids and eso es lo que tú piensas, ¿verdad? As you get
Yeah.
older.
Mm-hmm.
And imagínate yo, I'm thinking like, oh shit, yeah, this happened.
You
Nothing comes
cannot.
close to it.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's your story. It's your life. Only you. There's nobody in the world that can be like, no, así no era.
Así no pasó.
Así no pasó. Porque at the end of
Yeah,
the day, it's however you've remembered it. Right?
that's true.
And how you experienced it, because nobody can tell me how I felt in that time by myself, but apparently not even myself, because I could forget. I could be making shit up.
Literally, because he
Yeah.
said like some stuff that you did forget, you tend to fit him into your own
Yeah,
idea, like of what it.
you
what
start
it was.
filling in things that you don't remember a certain way.
Yeah.
It definitely makes sense, and I feel like there could be a little there could be a line between dreams that you dreamed and that they become like a memory, that you think they're a memory, but they are actually dreams. And there can be memories that look like dreams. You know what I mean? That it's in the line between, did I dream it? Did I didn't?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, even my...
But it fucks with your brain.
Oh,
dude.
for sure. If you sit down and really think about it, bro, that anxiety be on fucking 98%.
Yeah, because then I was thinking like, okay, como tú vas al psychiatrist or psychologist, right? You're telling them what you went through and all of this. So what's the point of doing all of that? Maybe you're not recollecting it correctly.
Well, yeah. But I think you like I said, you lived it how you lived it, and if in your brain it changes a little, I don't think it really matters, right? I mean, I guess it's the bigger
it's
picture,
causing you pain,
right? I guess it's the bigger picture, or maybe that's why then we need to go to a psychiatrist or psychologist or a therapist, so they can help us dig out the truth. Definitely, it does fuck with me but at the same time, I try not to overthink and just live how it is. Like, just live life, you know?
Oh, ya me acordé.
Oh, okay, dígame.
This is a good reason
Uh-huh.
why we need to record more, take more pictures,
Yeah.
record everything, every
Yeah.
little moment, record it. Even if
Mm-hmm.
it takes storage on your phone, because at least you have proof that it really did happen.
No, my phone's packed. That big goes. My phone is 120 something gigabytes. Plus, I buy 2 terabytes of memory through Apple. No? Apple?
Sí, Apple. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna hear me go a lot because ando mala.
Bien malis.
Bien maluskis.
¿Estás tamala? ¿Tamala? ¿Cómo era el chiste?
No.
Algo de tamales, tamala.
Tamalera.
Tamalito.
Oh, tamalito. Tamalita. You're so funny.
Ay.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's scary.
Yes, but it's good that you're paying for that. It's good for a good cause.
It's good for a good cause. Well, supposedly, I was supposed to be because we did social media and we were going to do a lot of videos, pero ya ves, nos agarra la huevonada y no hacemos nada.
It's life.
It is life. Life is hard. Te digo, I've always thought, since me and my sister started, que we wanted to do YouTube, bruh, I was like, no, this is some other level shit. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be an influencer, porque just having the time, like, to definitely when you go all in and that's all you fucking do, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still hard, but I'm pretty sure that's all you do. So, you have
it
time.
replaces your daily job.
Your daily tasks. But when you have a job, when you have kids, when you have everything, and obviously me personally don't want to add my kids to our podcast or don't want to include my kids in, the social media part of it. It's hard because they are around us all the time.
Yeah.
And like, it's just so hard, bitch. I'm just like, and when we were, ahorita, pues, we all have different schedules. So sometimes we can't all record at the same time, which is hard already in itself. And then the editing, and then, and then make social media videos on the side.
It's a lot.
And then I'm just like, damn. So definitely kudos to those who fucking have a full-time job and then they do social media on the side. That's insane. Like, that's crazy.
But you're really putting work on it.
Yeah, pero el que quiere lo hace, güey.
No es imposible.
No, pero creo que pues con nosotros lo que es también es que we're 4 different people, 4 different schedules. It's not just, it's easier when it's maybe 2 people or 1 person. That,
true.
It's easier to make decisions. It's easier to get it together because, well, there's nothing, there's not too many decisions to make when it's just 1 decision maker or 2,
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I totally agree.
But how did we go from this to the thinking, the memory? No sé.
Life. Así hacemos. Like us or leave us, or como? Like it or leave it? Like it or leave it.
Like it or leave it. But yeah, definitely I can see when that happens, and it gets frustrating sometimes that my brain doesn't stop thinking about past, about futures.
You gotta stop thinking about the past, girl, because you're not
It doesn't let me live my present.
Every time you remember it, it's getting less accurate. So what's the point of remembering at this point?
Yeah, I know. And
let it go.
Let me tell you that in its specific memories, it's always the same memories that I get stuck on thinking about, or one that I can say out loud. Definitely a lot of them is like my what ifs. Mm-hmm.
But those are things that didn't happen.
No, that they happened. That I had a split second to make a decision, and then I made another decision.
And
And that if I would have made another decision, how
it
would
would have
that
been
have
different.
been? But I don't think of what had been. I look at myself in that moment. Literally, I can see myself like an out of body experience. I can see myself looking at
No,
myself
bitch,
making
that's
that
you making it up
decision,
now.
right? It's me looking at myself making this decision, and knowing what comes after that. But looking at myself make the decision, because why did I make that decision when it could have been different? Maybe, I don't know, or what would have happened if I would have went. But I don't think, I never make up something that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like,
You think?
um
Yeah, we don't know.
no, like, let
We
me tell
don't.
you, like, let's say that if I would have, like, I don't know, made a decision to, I don't know, what's something, I don't know. Okay, I just because I've talked about this a lot lately, but let's say that when I had gotten cheated on, I look at myself when I made the decision or when it happened, and then I decide to not leave my partner, right? I don't do well. Not that I don't do well, but I don't imagine a life without him. I just look at the moment and I'm like, what made me go the way that I did? You know, like, why didn't
What
I
made you
change my
decide to stay?
mind? Yeah, like, why didn't I change my mind? Like, what thoughts were going through my head that I'm like, why didn't you think of a future without him in that moment? Yo sola me hago bolas, güey. The point is that that's how I
Yeah.
imagine and how I look at my life. Like, I look at my past, like maybe instance before it happened, or like, let's take that experience, right? And I block it in a certain space. Like, from the moment that I started noticing to the moment that I felt that it ended, right? Because at the end of the day, there's other issues, but like the moment that I knew that I had ended, meaning like he no longer was low key in my mind, not cheating anymore, or that it didn't fix itself, but it had, like there was a period, and I can see it almost like a book. Like, I can like move a picture or move a page and be like, okay, esto pasó aquí. Y, you know what I mean? Like, the memory, that's how I see it.
Okay.
And that's how I navigate in the book of
Your memory.
memories. Yeah. I'm like, no, ya me perdí.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
No. Pasaste varias hojas.
Yeah.
Regresate, güey.
Yeah, regrésate, güey. Or when my kids were small, the same. Like, there's certain times in their lives that when I see them, I'm like, damn, was I not there? Like sometimes I feel like, maybe did I not enjoy every fucking second? Like, how do you enjoy every fucking second? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like life is so tiring. You work, like, even if you wanna enjoy every fucking second and minute, that's impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Ya me
I feel you.
perdí. But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It
Yeah.
makes sense. It
So
totally makes sense.
definitely I see what he means. Like, but I think it's also depending on the person, because there is people that don't fucking look back. They don't.
No, they don't. They just live life and forget the past. And they
Yeah.
let it go and they keep going.
Yeah, like, haven't
But
you heard the AA motto, or no sé qué es motto, prayer, que dice, think about the things you can
Oh.
change, or Like the
I've heard it.
yeah,
I've
something
heard it
like
in some of the
that.
movies.
Yeah. And
Something that you're not in control. Let go of things that you're not in control. Some shit like that.
yeah, let me look it up.
Oh
And
my god.
literally every time that I think about it, I'm like, pues sí, it makes sense. Let's see. Oh, dice, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change and have the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I don't know why, but I'm not in AA, pero it makes sense.
Yeah.
Me,
It's
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 something
for
that
everybody.
is, yeah, like something that you should grab for life. You should have serenity to accept the things that you cannot change and move
Yeah.
forward.
That's true.
And then the things that you can, well, then change them if you don't fucking like them. But it's harder
Yeah.
said than done to me.
That is true. And I think it gets harder as you get older to change.
Definitely. That, and also because we have kids. So not only do
Yeah.
you think about your future, but you have to think of their future. Or think about how will this affect them. It's not even how does this affect me. Because me, I can
Yeah.
live in a car and pues ni modo, you know? Pero kids, well, you know, cualquier
You
cosita
have
ya
to
te quieren
second
quitar los
guess.
niños.
That
So,
is true.
I don't know. It's just so hard. Having a brain is hard.
Y eso que no lo usamos todo, güey.
Imagínate. No, pues wow.
Pero
Y
I think this was
estamos otras como yo que tenemos ADHD, OCD.
no, güey. Imagínate que tú apenas si te acuerdas de
Imagínate.
las cosas. Imagínate.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if I trust you.
Why? Pues ya ves, no me acordaba cuando tú te reíste de mí. No, pues what do you mean you don't trust me? Now that got me
What if you're
thinking.
like, oh, I remember. And what if you remember it incorrectly?
What?
No, just
Anything?
with anything.
Maybe. Imagine. We need to go through our memories together and see how we remember them, because I don't remember when you laughed at me.
I can't believe you don't remember.
I don't remember. And I've been trying to remember ever since, and I can see when you tell me how it happened, I can see it happening, but I don't remember it happening. Like
Maybe you were
I
dealing
can,
with so much shit that you blocked it off.
I don't know, like I can see the portable, and I remember how it was, how it had that little gap there, that no tenía esa trailer no tenía skirt. So estaba así abierto abajo, you could see under. I remember, but I don't remember me falling, but I see myself falling because that's how you told me, but I don't remember it happening. I can see it clearly, me falling, you laughing. But I don't remember it. I don't know.
Well, it happened. It happened.
No,
A lo mejor I'm making it more dramatic than it was. 'Cause
maybe, or
who knows
maybe
what
it was a
is-
dream, and then it's just something that you.
No, bitch, it was not a dream. It was real. You were mad at me for a few days.
Really?
That was then. Well, yeah.
Oh
you
hell
were
no!
mad
I
at
don't
me.
remember being mad at
You
you at
never.
all.
I know you never had been mad at me just that once. Out of our whole friendship, that was the one where we just didn't talk. Not even when we were talking shit about who has a better dad. ¿Te acuerdas?
Oh yeah. No, ni eso me acuerdo, güey. I remember it very deeply in my brain, and I think it's because you've brought it up to me, so I remember it, but I don't remember
You
that
don't-
second. Like that is second. I do remember that you told me that at least my
me
dad
estás
doesn't
preocupando.
drink.
Ya me estás preocupando. No vayas a tener Alzheimer's cuando estés
Ah,
más
ya
grande,
te
güey.
dije, my husband tells me all the time. He's like, ¿qué voy a hacer contigo cuando no te acuerdes de tu nombre? O sea, pues recuérdamelo, güey. Si quieres hasta me lo cambias, me dices que me llamo Patricia o como
Whatever you want.
whatever you want. Every day can be this different. Everybody, and fuck it, let's have fun. I can be a different bitch every day.
Oh my god, I need to do some word puzzles with you.
I'm like, girl, and I'm so good at word puzzles, at word searches. I'm really
Uh,
fast at them. And like, I don't know.
I don't
Sucks.
understand it.
Yeah, me neither. I think it's just, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it has to do with my traumas. Like, it
How is
hides,
that a trauma?
no, it hides a lot of things. And it makes
Well,
my brain like
hide like what?
hide things, but sometimes I think I'm like, it hides
Maybe,
things that it's
maybe
not
because you were
supposed to.
having, right? Yeah, I think if that was, well, first of all, that was during the time where your dad would treat you really bad, and I think
Yeah,
that's why you blocked a lot of
maybe.
memories.
Yeah,
It blocked them all completely,
yeah,
unless your dad, get everything.
mm.
It kind of like blurred them out.
Yeah. That's like the mean, like I remember certain things about that time. So yeah, I don't know. The brain can be crazy, but I don't know. I'm gonna eat my almonds.
And you gotta do a lot of stuff, not just helmets and crossword puzzles.
No.
Start looking up, please, because you're getting me scared.
But definitely, next time we see each
The
other,
point,
we're gonna crisscross memories.
okay, because what's the point of us getting older and trying to share memories if you're not even gonna remember?
I remember. I remember you forever, sister. I won't forget you. Okay, you're the only person I remember.
That would be so fun. I'm be like, girl, we were famous. I'm gonna be lying to you.
I
I'm gonna be like,
bet.
girl, we were living life.
We will. We will. We'll get to that point where it won't be a lie. No.
Well, it was a good topic. It
Yeah,
was
it
good
definitely is.
to really, I guess,
Open up that, like that
open up.
thought.
Yeah, and it is worth recording and taking pictures every moment
Yeah. Not
because
taking
you don't.
no moment for granted.
Yeah, not every moment. Even the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
And don't even care if you look all dirty. A veces te sientes como bien, um, bueno, at least me, like a
Yeah.
veces me siento bien fea, bien
Ay,
deprimida.
cállate el
And then
hocico.
I'm like, I don't want to even take pictures. Like, you know how long it was before Saturday before I took a picture? Months. Months. No, actually, I'm gonna
Shut
lie. I took a picture with my
up.
nephew, my baba nephew. But before that, it was a while.
You be taking some pretty cute pictures. I'm like, mírala.
What a
Look at
damn lie.
her.
First of all,
Looking all
let me
fierce and shit. Who
let me
the
tell you, I do
hell?
not know how to take pictures. I'm so done. Like I
Yes,
don't
you do. Look at her. She comes out with the
know.
profile picture. She looks like America's top model. And then
Oh,
she's
that's
like, oh
filter,
my
baby.
God, thank you. Stop. You do not need a filter. But yeah, I know
But it's
what you
worth it.
mean. I know what you mean.
Yes.
There is pictures of me that I'm like, oh, how cute. Like I would have my little mini shoot when I was younger. And I look so cute and all freyish. And I'm like, oh, I don't take that many now. I feel so fea también, como tú dices. Pero tú ni te ves fea. You're just... Pew, pew. But I
But
know what you
tampoco,
mean.
but you don't want to take pictures. Anyways, that should be
That's like our... That's like our TikToks. They're so fucking cringe. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, so embarrassing. But then sometimes I look at them and I remember. I remember how
how fun it was
batallamos.
and how
How,
stressful.
yes. And let me tell you, this podcast makes me laugh so much. Like every time I listen to us, I'm like cracking up.
Honestly, I think the good thing about this podcast is that we actually recorded memories
Yeah.
to look back on.
We talk about, our lives, and we talk about memories, and we talk about our experiences. At the end of the day, we could lose one day, apparently.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like way. Like, I just wish that I would record when we actually like laugh so hard sometimes.
Behind scenes.
I know, like the things that just comes out of our mouth sometimes. And like, even though que no está grabado, I remember how hard I laughed. I don't know what we were laughing about, but I remember the happiness that core memory holds since we started recording. And I feel like that the podcast literally has like giving me like the a motivation, because remember when we started the podcast not long before that, my dad had passed. And I feel like, you know, this brought me like a sense of like that, like, you know, like share like things like this.
Closure.
And yeah, like give me like a little thing not to get depressed or think about, like, you know, just sit here and just, you know, dread or dwell on situations that I can't change. So
So instead,
you know,
you're talking about it.
yeah,
And it's staying recorded for our kids.
yeah, or
I think that's
anybody
what
that
excites
can,
me.
yeah, or anybody that can, ¿cómo se dice? Like share our experience, or like they'll be like, oh, me too, you know. And like the message we always we have received in the past about people that, you know, that they experience the same, or that they listen to us, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's just definitely life changing.
It is. I agree.
That was a good episode.
It sure was.
They're all good. They're all amazing to me. They all,
something to reflect on.
yeah, they all make me reflect. They all, every episode that I listen to, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, it's annoying to hear my voice, because especially because when I edit, I listen to the recordings multiple times, and sometimes it can be annoying, and sometimes I decide to edit last second, or me estoy quedando dormida, but definitely,
God.
but they're all, every time I listen, I just laugh my ass off. The things we say, just, you know, how fun we have recording them is just definitely, you know, me quita la amargada.
Ay, sí, muy amargada.
So yeah, anything you want to add, sister?
No, I think we summed it up in one episode, which is great.
You let me talk a lot.
No, it's just you connected more with it.
Which I
So
didn't
it's
think
nothing.
at first. I'm like, what?
You always, siempre, I bring a topic and you're like, Y luego,
Ni que me caí.
you're like, I don't have nothing to say. No, y ahí está. Y
It's
luego,
cause, yeah, ni
with a
que me
million
caí.
examples. And oh my god. No, but it's good. Yeah, I think we summed it all up, and this is something that that we should just keep in mind in the back of our heads on a daily. Record, share moments with your family, have that time of just a little video or a little picture of the moment, and it's exactly like the song también de Bad Bunny, ¿cómo dice? Hubiera tomado, ¿o cómo?
Yeah.
Hubiera tomado más fotos. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's better to have that and look back and,
yeah.
you know,
Dice,
pass on to
debí
the
tomar
generation.
más fotos que cuando te tuve, or something. Debí darte más besos y abrazos. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a very huggy person, but I guess if you think about it like that. I'm like, I guess I'll hug you. But yeah.
So antisocial.
I know. I fucking hate it.
I just play.
Hey, I'm pretty
It's okay.
I'm pretty likable. Según
You sure?
yo. Según
You
yo,
are.
¿verdad? Pero no. No, there's people
For
that don't like me.
oh, okay, yes, but hey,
But that's
just like
because
a
they're
little,
racist. I'm just
sí,
kidding.
I know. Pero pues,
No somos monedita de oro para caerle bien a nadie. A todos,
sí,
I
güey.
mean. I'm like,
A mí no me quita,
no soy
hey,
chocoflan.
exactly. No, que no te quite el sueño, güey.
No, oh no, girl. I'll still
Definitivamente no
sleep.
me quita el
No,
sueño.
esa. No, esa no. Esa pinche
Ah,
arrastrada. No, just kidding. Ay, no, Dios mío. Es que es. Ay, la gente, la neta, se pasa de madres. Pero bueno.
it's okay.
Why do I have to be the grown up? Ah, pero bueno, quién sabe, a lo mejor Diosito un día me la pone a frente, partirle su madre y se me quita las ganitas.
No, güey, no,
No,
porque es capaz que te echa a la cárcel.
me echa la migra.
Te echa la mira, pero no te llevan a ninguna parte, güey.
Y no, sí, no, no
Güey,
vale la pena.
voy a
Es
decir,
puro
deport
wiri
her.
wiri, pero no, nah. Nobody's worth that. Nobody's worth my freedom. Oye, yo allá que not dropping the soap y ellas acá bien campantes, no, mija. No,
Pendejis.
me gusta mucho mi cama, to be honest.
Your privacy.
Yes.
Actually, semi-privacy, porque pues we're always around kids.
Ah, sí. No, pero no, mi cama.
No es lo mismo. Sí.
Quiero dormir en mi cama. So yeah, we
Well.
have come to the end.
We sure did. So don't forget to follow us on all our social medias at Ready or Not Latina.
And
Don't forget to review.
rate.
Rate us? No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rate
Rate
us.
us. Spotify and Facebook.
and Apple Podcasts. And Apple Podcasts. You can also now leave messages on our Spotify. And I think our Apple
Oh, yeah.
Podcasts, our Instagram, our TikToks, our Snapchats. Leave us a message
Our
wherever the
Gmail.
fuck. Our
I haven't
Gmail.
checked our Gmail. I need to check our
No, pues wow. Come on, manager.
Sorry, guys. If anybody has emailed, I apologize in advance. I haven't checked it in months.
Months. Hey, we all
Oh
could
my
have checked
God.
it, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's okay.
remember to love yourself. Always love yourself.
And love thy neighbor.
Ah, no. El neighbor, nah. No cuenta mucho. Every other neighbor. Remember, no bitch is worth it. So let them talk. Let them talk that shit. At the end of the day, they don't pay your bills.
Point blank.
Period.
Period.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I love you guys.
We do too. We do. We love you. And with that, we're out.
We're out.
Bye.
Bye.